What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the DST show. We are live for this special holiday edition of course, Monday Night Raw. I at least want to do something. I wanted to take a week's break around next week from uploading. And thank you guys for the continuing viewership over the Mandy Rose video. That's near 1,000. So good on that. Hopefully we can at least break through a couple of viewers watching this live. Comment down below how you guys are feeling about the show, or even if you're watching at all. Of course, Paul Heyman's already opening the show. It's Paul Heyman, and I still look like a Jewish walrus. Chief reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Universal Champion, champion of the world. Wait. To think like Paul Heyman is still needed over a managerial role with guys that can talk on TV, it makes zero sense. Here's Roman Reigns looking like a hoodie, like he's at home, knowing that he's probably in the arena. Let's ride. That's what it sounds like. Monday Night Raw. Let's ride. Broncos country. John Cena. Roman Reigns talking bed. We're going to torture you. We're going to put you on a diet, Kevin. And it will be hellish. Rams versus the Packers, two mid-teams going at it. Are they going to start the Jordan Love this time? I don't know why this is rare. Like, isn't he the undisputed champion? Why does it matter? Bloodline assaulting people backstage. There's Mustafa Ali, and he gets a Samoan spike by Solo. Theme song fucking sucks, bro. Bring back Skrillet or something. I don't know. Yeah. It feels like greatness. Yeah. Making this. And then make it. Yeah. Well, we're in a holiday that we finally get a different atmosphere with the Raw stage. They just put Christmas trees and presents. I already got my little present for being a secret Santa. I got my little family member action figure because I'm not spending half a band again for a PlayStation 5. So being a secret Santa that I am, it's not like he watches my videos anyway. I got him an action figure, and here comes the Street Profits. I heard Lashley got fired off the last episode of Raw, so I guess they're building that up or something. Oh, it's Akira Tozawa. What the? So Tozawa's not doing the ninja shit anymore? He's just back to weirdo jobber? When is Tozawa going to get released? I mean, I understand he tried his best trying to get over with the whole ninja shit, but come on. So I guess this is 6-man tag action. That shit's empty. Nobody cares. I don't know. I guess I'll do the holiday thing for Dynamite as well. And I guess that will be it. And it will have Becky Lynch versus Bayley tonight. You know how crappy the build is. Like, we got to compare Shawn Michaels and Triple H build up to why letting them fight is like the biggest thing on pay-per-view, while Bayley and Becky Lynch were best friends back on NXT, and they were called 4 horsewomen not because they were a dominant force, because what one of them was a generational talent and the rest were just popular chicks on the roster. That's the storyline of Bayley and Becky Lynch's continuous feuds. Not because it's personal, just because they know each other from a developmental. It's like having a feud with guys from Ultimate Fighter on UFC. Like, it's only a brief time they're gonna hate each other unless these guys fucked each other's girlfriends. And here comes Dominic Mysterio. Oh my god. That mullet is getting me tight. Looking like Cheech. Jesus. What's going on, Top Dog? I know I owe you an appearance after I had some technical difficulties. Top Dog? I can wait a few seconds. Just let me know when you're ready. Okay. Oh, wait. Dominic's going to get pegged by Rhea Ripley later. Boring ass faction, bro. The only thing gothic is their nothing. It's just their look. They still feel like lower mid-carders, bro. Dominic still looks like he's 21 years old. I found some ruthless aggression figures online, so possibly that would be a purchase I could make to collect, to have some fond memories. If because Jack specific figures are always pricey. What's going on, Top Dog? I know I owe you an appearance.
Nothing much. It's playing 2K. Playing Umaga versus Chris Jericho. Added to her version, 2000 version for the undisputed title. So that's what I'm doing right now.
That's cool.
Yeah. I got a way to get a lot of retro versions.
Did you do the showcase? You can actually get better downloads with that.
Not yet. I need to though. Is there a way you can simulate it? I ain't trying to play.
Sadly, no. You got to do it all. You got to do it all by yourself. It took a while for me to get good at the control, so I can actually do it. So that's about it.
Yeah.
Montez Ford just pimp slapping the shit out of Damian Priest.
Yeah, I know you can get like I try to get Latino Heat Eddie, but I can't because I have to do the showcase.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm probably gonna do an Attitude Era Universe mode in a bit. Maybe.
I'm just doing everything off of basically.
Or ruthless aggression.
I'm using exhibition mode as universe mode because they messed up universe mode a lot.
Yeah, yeah. Universe mode, that crashes for me. Even making a tag team crashes the game. Still. You still can't even do tag team finishers in isn't that guy from NXT? Bloodline are just assaulting guys and
Who's Solo?
yeah, Solo and the Usos while Sami Zayn's recording it because he doesn't want to be associated with minorities like that. That's what it always looks like. He's like, yeah, my homies did this. They assaulted them. Is that supposed to be Elias's guitar?
So what's all the retro stars you have downloaded in community creation so far? The cool thing about this one is that you actually get commentary and interesting.
And you get no limit. There's no limiter. Thank God.
Yeah, and plus they actually call the right name and there's actually like the commentary for it. Like
I wanted to do 2003. So I got 60 guys so far. So that's about Jericho. What's going on, Sonic? I got Jericho, Angle, Luther Reigns. Just trying to get the all men so far. I'll deal with the women later. Double Irish Whip. And a hot tag on Damian Priest.
So you got retro.
What the hell was that? I'm sorry. Damian Priest just clapped his hands in between Angelo Dawkins, and he took it like it was a stun move, and he just turned backwards. What the?
What's up, Sonic?
So that's cool, man. I'll check it out in a bit, probably after commercial break.
You got like retro Batista, retro Brock, retro Cena.
I wouldn't trust the retro. I just put where it's dated, so I'll go like 2003 Batista, 2000 Deacon Batista. I didn't know what to choose. I just chose Deacon Batista.
That's something I never liked about 2K. Is that they really never don't let you play as the retro versions, even though they do that for NBA. Like in NBA, you can play as retro Kobe without a problem.
Oh yeah, and it's even easier to make customized teams to actually play as the younger Kobe, plays the prime Kobe.
Yeah, or you can play as prime Shaq or young. Or
Madden doesn't do that though. You can't play as like prime Tom Brady with the long hair. You can't play. You don't have legendary teams in Madden. That's weird. Like you get to play. You can't play as the Legion of Boom. You can't play the Killer Bees Steelers. You can't play the Purple People Eaters. You can't play as that Packers team that won the Super Bowl last decade. Like very good teams that people remember.
Like yeah, because I'm sick of playing as like the retro, like Curtin Cena. I want to play as Thugonomics or Marine Cena. Or
there's no Thugonomics.
Or even Orange Shirt Cena if I want to cheat.
You can't even play as O2K.
When was the last time we actually had a Thugonomic Cena in the game?
You don't want to hear the answer. 2K14.
What, bro? See what I'm talking about? Like why? Like why can't like?
And that was because of the WrestleMania best game mode ever. WrestleMania moments game mode.
Road to WrestleMania is the best game. One of them. Speaking of, I'm still shocked how he.
Oh hell no!
Screw
this.
Road to WrestleMania come back. That's literally one of the most popular modes that people liked about the SmackDown versus Raw games.
Yeah, any fan's gonna be like, "Hey, you want to play Road to WrestleMania?"
Yeah.
Oh, what's Road to WrestleMania? You mean showcase mode? What? There's like no creativity at all. The most they want to do is just add a sandbox and add most of the story into it. And also, did you hear about Triple H not having any feeling underwhelmed with the current talent?
Yep, so I did. That's his fault. I didn't really want to talk.
I didn't want to bring up all the NXT guys here. You did. You chose it.
Hey, I just came on here.
You chose to bring your own guys. You wanted to make your own stories. You wanted to push the jobbers that weren't even drawing on the show that you were responsible with. So you bring them over to a show that had a more bigger audience, and then you get it's their fault when you push them. No, honestly, I think I have the report right here. This was a bad week for the narrative of WWE in Triple H in the Triple H era. Past week featured a bombshell report: Vince McMahon possibly returning to the WWE, which would possibly would certainly undo the recent necessary changes WWE undergo with Triple H. Also came under controversial decisions for firing Mandy Rose and erase the adult content. Well, how else is she supposed to make money? Being on NXT? And Triple H, I heard some takes that WWE should go private again, not go public, because it's ruining the creative model that they can do while keeping sponsors. And that could be the way to go, but I think they're missing money on the table. But I feel like releasing her was way too extreme.
Oh yeah, DST. Speaking of, I got SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 the other day, and a PlayStation.
Ooh, nice.
Guess what? And I got it for the same price as a new game nowadays. The PlayStation 2 cost me $50, and then SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 I got from Vintage Stock.
I hope you get an emulator soon, man. I really hope, because I already got Here Comes the Pain. Going for a little bit of a schoolboy kick out.
Yeah,
honestly, I feel like a 90-day suspension with no pay should have been fine for Mandy.
I mainly came on here to rant about wrestling games nowadays, because that legit ticked me off. It's like, why do I gotta go to community creations just to play as the retro versions? Whereas in the NBA,
you guys have this as network exclusive content, and most of this is for people still under contract that you could still use the rights of. Like, why can't I play his 05 Batista? Why can't I play his 07 Batista? Why can't I play his 2010 Batista? That crappy ass Sling Blade.
Yeah, exactly. Why can't I play as Triple H in the year 2000?
09 Orton. Why?
Or Nation of Domination Rock from '98. Or why can't I play as why can't I play as like the actual version of 1996 Hogan without?
Well, community creations was already there, and Tozawa just tossed water at Dominic and a schoolboy on 4, 2, 3.
Another thing that they should add in 2K games, like, so you know how like when you're trying to have universe mode, right? And you want to do an attitude mode, right? Well, in Raw they give you we're all together now, but that's not it. But you need both, dude, because like your attitude era Raw, you had Thorn in Your Eye, and you had we're all together now. No, you had Thorn in Your Eye first. Don't ask us Thorn in Your Eye, and then
they gotta buy back over the rights for that song, so you understand why they have to push the generics. And if that's the point, why not just have media music so you can upload songs from your phone into the game?
Nah, WWE
just get a USB.
WWE has the rights to the songs. They have the rights to it. Like WWE, they have the rights to that. I don't think I don't know if they have the rights to Beautiful People, because that's Marilyn Manson, but I know for sure they have the rights to In Your Eye. We're all together now, because We're All Together now is literally in the game. They have the rights to Rise Up. They have the game. WWE has a lot of licensed songs, like thousands upon thousands of licensed songs.
Well, I guess I think that's to save it from if somebody tries to stream. That would be the only excuse. I'm not disagreeing, Top Dog. It's just the way I'm thinking they're thinking about it. Tozawa, you let a woman punch you?
It's not. It wouldn't be illegal if it's WWE owned. If WWE owns it, then it wouldn't be a problem. Like, they own.
Yeah, but they do like contracts on that type of stuff for the limitations you're allowed to use that in different platforms. They do that with the NFL too. You're not going to be hearing what you hear on NFL TV after commercial in your Madden game.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't even matter, because WWE hasn't even used that. They haven't used that song as the intro in over 20 years. Yeah, it's been 20 years because they moved to across the nation.
I wanted to hear Papa Roach. I don't want to hear Across the Nation.
I think across the nation was way better.
I know it's better. Just somebody thinking that
Personally,
Papa Roach's music was okay.
I never liked To Be Loved. Honestly, I even think like the Burn It to the
I
Ground.
only remember it because of the beginning, and then that's it. The song just was mid.
I think Burn It to the Ground, like the one that they used in the PG era for a while, the early when like early.
26,
I think that
was
was
that
what.
2016?
No, it was the one they used to like in from like 2010 to like 2012. I think it was the one we're going on, we're going on.
Yeah, tonight. Everything inside, shooting them all up. We're gonna see him die. Actually, that song wasn't that bad.
Yeah,
I just hated the show.
but I'm just saying though, like WWE, what they really want to like. Also, another thing too is that if you're trying to play as retro version of superstars, a lot of times they don't have the right song for that gimmick. Thug and Messina
Ziggler.
can't play as Thug and Messina what my time is now. You got to use word like WWE owns the song, so why can't they?
I mean, to be fair, he did use My Time Is Now still when he was technically Thugonomics around 05. So he still
Yeah,
sort of counts.
yeah, I know, but it's just not the same. I mean,
I understand what you mean. Just
yeah, to be
and that
technical.
was still like 04. And that was like 2007. No, 2000. No, that was WrestleMania 20.
Yeah, I mean WWE has a lot of music over the years. Like honestly, they don't even have to put it in for free. Now, granted, I would like that, but like just charge money for it. Like just charge just like charge $1 for like song. Like,
Yeah, charge. People charge for they do video games. There's video games that do charge for other copyrighted songs that came from the original source that you can use. I remember there was a Dragon Ball Z game, and my brother literally bought the original soundtrack so he can use it for the games, so he can feel like it's a show.
yeah, just charge like $1, or if you want to like sell it in packs, like sell like you like the Attitude pack, like get all the theme songs for the Attitude. Do that instead. Like, I honestly like that. Like charge about like what $10. That would be better than other charging.
Yeah, they had Cypress Hill for Taz. Yeah, I know. You can play as the old Dallas Mavericks with Dirk Finley and now. Yeah, of course. The retro teams had that. So what? It's gonna be Ripley versus Tozawa.
Also, another thing
Personally, I would have punched her.
Another thing that would be cool is that, like, you know how like in NBA, like you can have like what's it called? Like how you could like do like the like kind of like the '90s, like how like '90s NBA versus 2000 NBA. That would be
Yeah,
cool.
of course.
That'd be like
Yeah, that's in the new one. That's in the My NBA. It's called Eras, and you can literally play from the '90s, and it plays in effect. Like you can trade from like 2006, and you'll have picks from 2009. Like it actually works, and it's very impressive. You even get different scoreboards, and they use it. And they use the scoreboards from the previous 2Ks.
Nah, I was thinking more about like in play now, like you can do like 90 like
God damn, because I was getting jobbed up by Ripley. Jesus.
like you can do '90s NBA versus 2000s NBA. They should
Yeah, of course.
be like you gonna like have golden era versus attitude era. Like actually, like, I don't know you can do that and play now, but like actually like do that. That would be fun. Ruthless aggression era versus the attitude era, PG era versus the curtain.
Thoughts on the black and blue Cavs jerseys from back in the day? You talking about the ones from the early 2000s? They were okay. They're pretty generic. I'm not gonna lie. Like the current ones, they were really generic. Like just black overall color with a bit of orange tint with blue detail in it, and it was light blue too, baby blue. It looked bad. It looked mediocre. And if you see the current Cavaliers uniforms, they're garbage. Because I was just getting bullied by a woman. This is just sad.
So what would you add in like 2K23 to a really great game, a really GOAT game? What would you add? I have a
A
lot of
bit more depth in the GM mode. I feel get rid of Ultimate Team. Get rid of what do they call that Ultimate Team ripoff?
my fashion.
Yeah, get rid of that. If that's the case, add new game modes.
Or bring back older game modes that people want.
Bring back older game modes or add mini games. Not in-game games into the wrestling. The wrestling's fine. I mean regular game modes like drinking games. I don't know, something to make it feel like the game is live because they don't make the game feel like it has a world. And bring back Road to WrestleMania. I think that's the major thing people care about. I don't give a shit about GM mode that much. I care about enjoying the world, enjoying the wrestlers. I don't care about making a franchise mode out of a fake fighting game.
So bring
I
back
got The Rock for 1.5 million. That never was my concern.
Also, bring back like the shut your mouth style of season mode. We have not had a legit season mode in a long time. Bring that back.
That means you have to make WWE try and not try to be like FIFA and try to half-ass it to make sure they feel like they have to make a story mode. And you don't have to make a story mode when the gameplay sells it.
Or you just bring back create a story.
Oh yeah, bring back create a story. Oh my! I think Tazawa was trying to go for a Huracan run and he botched it.
What they should do is if they was to bring back create a story, they should combine universe mode, GM mode, and create a story into one. That's what they should do.
Should I go over Fight Forever?
Nah.
I think I should for the content. I do have a capture card now. So
if it was me, I would bring back Road to WrestleMania, create a story, make GM mode better, make universe mode better, or just do what I just said, just combine universe mode, GM mode, and create a story into one. Just make it like kind of like my NBA and 2K, make it my WWE, where you're basically like you're like the best of it, man. Where you're the best of it, man, and like you're booking and dictating the product, like you can fire, people in like in the high.
Damn. Sorry about that. Keep going.
That would be so cool. Like I would, like I said, bring back, either make career mode look better, or bring back the here comes your
bring back promos in universe mode.
That too.
Make custom promos in universe mode.
I would say that would be more along create a story, but I agree.
Okay. That makes sense. And Tozawa loses to Rhea Ripley.
Bring back more, let us have like a unlimited amount of retro versions of superstars that's still with the company.
Absolutely.
It is a shame that we barely get retro versions of like people like Batista and like Cena. I don't even know the last time we got like Here Comes the Pain, Brock.
Judgment Day have their own holiday T-shirt.
Like, when was the last time we got like early 2000s Here Comes the Pain? The best, though, the Brock Lesnar everybody knows and loves.
Oh yeah, we haven't had that since WrestleMania, since 2K14.
WWE 12.
You keep talking about retros. I'm gonna keep bringing up 2K14.
That might be honestly that might be true because it had that. Yeah, that might be true.
I mean, the most retros you see on WWE 2K is literally Rey Mysterio because he's the cover guy and Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah, they didn't even add all the matches that people cared about. They added like Rey Mysterio versus Samoa Joe.
Except SummerSlam 05. This sucks. What the hell? Who the hell is this Patrick dude? Their commentary looks like stepdads. What the hell?
I will say this though, WWE 12 had the best universe mode of any game I've ever played with universe mode.
Oh yeah, the cutscenes were always entertaining. Segments always determine what happened in matches, and And it was always fun to unlock the character. I mean, yeah, it was always fun, especially when you saw Brock Lesnar pop up out of nowhere.
Yeah. And also another feature I liked about WWE 12 is like the create a Titan shrine. That like the art of
Oh
create.
yeah,
That actually honestly that might be the best creative video I've ever seen in a WWE game. Because like you can
create
like
a finisher. You thought I forgot? You thought
I like create a video way more than create a finisher, honestly, because like with create a video, it's like say like your custom superstar, right? It would take some of their matches and actually mesh it together.
Oh yeah,
It was
that's
pretty,
always satisfying.
it was
I don't
pretty
know why WWE stepped away from doing Titantrons. Like you don't want to show what your wrestler can do on the TV to hype them up as being cool. So they're showing Lashley after his matchup with Rollins, elbowing a referee. Did you guys remember when that Nelly and his group was a basketball game? It wasn't a basketball game. I think somewhat. Didn't he have his own shoe? And Adam Pearce just fired Bobby Lashley after he elbowed an official after a scuffle arguing with a ref.
I thought he got fired last week.
Yeah, that's what happened last week. They recapped it. Adam Pearce, you gotta stop looking like you need your daughter back by 11:30. Period. And she's with Tyrone. Fucking dentist looking ass. Now they're talking about the conversation that him and Lashley had from last week. And MVP's here. Of course, to continue the chicoonery. And I don't mean that racially. Is Omar still here? Or Triple H is racist? The OC. With, oh my god! Mia Yim looks like Tamina. Oh god! Oh shit, she looks like Tamina. If anybody saw that picture that she had over with Austin Theory. Oh god. Him and his group was in NBA Street Volume 2. They have a song in the game. Oh, that's cool. I mean, that did come around in the early 2000s, of course. I swear, Mia Yim's gonna try to find Carl Anderson's trying to find another hot Asian wife, but the opposite. It's Mia Yim wearing some Jordans, some leather crap.
I ain't gonna lie, playing as manga is fun.
I'm sorry. Give me 2 seconds. The New Day are NXT Tag Team Champions. Isn't this a downgrade? Sorry, continue. What you said? What manga you talking about?
I said playing that with a manga is actually fun. It's like really fun, honestly. I did him versus Braun Breaker. That was really fun. Hell of myself.
Oh, that's cool. Good to see what's going on Monday Night Football. So you got the Rams and Packers, and Baker Mayfield played well last game. I don't know if they should keep Aaron Rodgers to keep playing if they stink that badly, man. This year has been a complete wreck for pro wrestling.
Him and the group was in NBA Street Volume 2. Well, what was the last time we got an NBA Street game?
If you want to count, it was called. I think it was called Fast Break or something.
NBA Street Fast Break. I don't remember that. I would. It would be cool if they brought back the Death Jam series, but I don't know with the modern day rappers. I don't know.
Like I think that used to be a sort of like a street game that came out around the early 2010s,
What?
and that's about it.
What?
Home court, home court. Oh, that's what it was called. Did it come out around 2009 or something? And here comes Pete Davidson looking like a crack addict that relapsed with Down syndrome. You popular rebound. I swear, how could you be like a boyfriend and a gay friend at the same time, Pete Davidson?
I thought he was dating.
And they broke up.
Of course. Huh.
We'll see her with a black man in T-minus a month. Somewhere around the beginning of the new year, Kim will be with somebody.
Later
Baker
on,
Mayfield started a game with under 7 different head coaches. Jesus Christ. Go ahead.
I'm about to do Roman Reigns versus Umaga in a little bit for the title. But right now I'm doing the Umaga versus Braun Breaker in a ladder match. So it's gonna be a lot of carnage.
Oh, that's cool. Well, if anybody's watching the Packers game against the LA Rams, currently the Rams are down by a field goal. And we're still in a commercial break. What's going on Raw? And they're advertising WWEshop.com with merch that no one's going to be walking outside with. 420, bro.
If I were in the mood for some old Cartoon Network, they're showing like the Christmas specials on YouTube. So,
yeah, I heard. I think I saw one with I think I saw one with Amazing World of Gumball in it. In Adventure Time.
they I watched The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody earlier on YouTube. I guess there's like a lot of these channels. They started to put a lot of old stuff on YouTube for free now, which is pretty cool. I don't see Nickelodeon doing that.
Oh, that's cool. Well, it seems like the Bloodline is still assaulting Raw superstars. Dolph Ziggler and Cedric Alexander are assaulted near a forklift, apparently. Why is there a forklift left out? I swear, why does Mia Yim look like Tamina? She has took way too much Botox.
So I'm playing in the Raw 2008 arena right now, and even though this is when they started to get blown, they still look like they have some personality, even though they were HD set.
Yeah. Sheesh.
Have you noticed that?
Sadly, yeah. Former Raw Tag Team Champions both have a collegiate and Olympic background. Does it matter? Absolutely not.
It doesn't matter.
One's a midget and one's a fat midget that used to be Money in the Bank winner. Literally looks like the bastard son of Trevor Murdoch. Shout out, I heard he's still wrestling. I never remember Trevor Murdoch's theme song with Lance Archer. Not Lance Archer, Lance Cade, right? I only remember them because of their feud with the Hardys.
They were a pretty decent tag team.
They were decent, but they were like law resistance of like popularity.
The Ruthless Aggression era has pretty good tag teams. They were on par with the Attitude Era tag teams, but they have some pretty good tag teams. They had Los Guerreros, La Resistance, Hey Murdoch, Billy and Tuck,
Kendrick and London.
Yeah, London and Kendrick. I mean, the Hardy Boys got back together. I mean, if you want to count them, Rated RKO. Yeah. Who
Yeah,
else?
they count.
Um, who else? You had Eminem.
Legacy.
Yeah, I guess you could say they came at the end of the discussion era. Uh,
Yeah. Who else? Dudley Boys, of course, the Ruthless Aggression era.
oh yeah, they were. Oh yeah, they were. Who else? There's some other tag teams. I just can't think
Jericho and Christian.
of them too. Also, oh yeah, you had Hurricane and Rosie.
Oh yeah. They were literally like the original Acclaimed, but more silly gimmick. Crime Time. Oh yeah.
Prime Time, Booker T and Goldust.
Shout out to Shad Gaspard. Rest in peace. Hip toss. Carl Anderson wearing a no t-shirt because he's full of shit and he looks fat.
I would say this though, Booker T and Goldust was a pretty underrated tag team. That especially
They were the most entertaining.
the stuff they was doing in 2002 was priceless.
Absolutely hilarious. The Un-Americans, I guess.
Oh yeah, the Un-Americans. I forgot about them.
Well, MVP. I don't know MVP. It was kind of on and off for MVP and Matt Hardy. I was gonna admit it, but they like lasted for like under a year. They weren't really a great tag team. It was just to continue the storyline between one of them.
I mean, if you want to count the SmackDown sister, you got Benoit and Angle,
Edge and Mysterio.
Yeah, I mean
But they weren't like for the long term unless it was like the Guerreros that lasted until like January of like the next year.
But yeah, and plus Los Guerreros was actually like tag teams.
Yeah. Well, like the rest were gonna be single stars, like Mysterio, Edge, Angle, and Benoit. They were all gonna be single stars.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I would have loved to see a segment between Crime and Los Guerreros. That would have been a cool segment.
Racist as shit. That would have been, and add John Cena into it. Early 2000s John Cena. That would have been canceled if it went to YouTube. Oh, Scotty 2 Hotty on. Oh yeah, they were on SmackDown around the brand split in the beginning of it. So Rikishi.
The amount of stuff that would have been stolen up Crime Time and Los Guerreros somehow met that would have been priceless.
I mean, what part of this sounds like you can say this currently? Grab your 40s. No, it was grab your rollies and drink your 40s. It's crime time. What the fuck?
I'm bringing the hood to you. I'm bringing the hood to
what you gonna do?
Jumping
reverse elbow by Luke Gallows and then
tossing. Too. That was over with the crowd. Make that money. Yeah. Money.
Yeah. Money. Yeah. No, don't say it. Don't say it. Man, don't say
it. I would just think if Cena's entire rap game would have been canceled nowadays. If it happened. That's why I don't think. That's why I don't get it when people say they want it back. It's like it wouldn't work.
You know the racial stereotypes, homophobic slurs, and fat shaming that was involved in all of John Cena's raps. And you're saying you want that type of John Cena back? The most he's going to just bring back is some work shoot shit. And most of the people won't get it because they don't watch that much wrestling.
Yeah, and if he does say, that he's going to have that SJW mom on Twitter, man.
He makes a fat joke with Kevin Owens, we're going to lose half our audience.
Remember when he went in on the big show?
You can't forget seeing me, man. You can't even see your own penis.
Nah, the big show would have got canceled too because with that Kobe line.
Oh, that Kobe Bryant line? You're the white girl. I'm Kobe Bryant. What do you mean by that? Why did you say that?
It would have been like
he didn't kill her.
It would have been
like Big Show? You said that in the middle of Kobe Bryant saying getting apprehended around 2004.
Oh, yeah,
you know what he got accused for, and you're saying that you're saying Cena's a white girl? Hey yo!
Remember when he went in on Kenzo Suzuki? He was like, "I don't do makeup, girl, but I'll be the one to hit you with the white face." No, he didn't say it like that. I messed it up. He was like, I don't do makeup, girl, but I hit you with the white face, bro. I mean, the media. Oh my gosh, the media would have been on. The media would have been on him on his case in WWE. If that would have happened today, just
What
imagine
did
that.
you say? What did you say? What did you say?
It would have been a lot. It would have been a lot of reading on Twitter. That's why I don't think it should come. Like, I love that game. I think it was his best game, but it should not come back. I don't want him getting canceled.
I mean, it's better than him acting like like fake gangster around like '05. It was like, yeah, you know, I earn my respect. If you want some, come get some. Jesus Christ.
I like Chain Gang Cena. I feel like that was an underrated part of Cena.
I mean, that was still when he could make racy jokes. So
I mean, yeah, but he was still. I mean, he was still doing a lot of offensive edgy stuff. So I feel like they missed the opportunity for him to have his own G Unit stable. It would have been cool. Like considering he called the fans the Chain Gang. Why they didn't make it a stable? Like it's essentially rip off G Unit. I mean, that's
wait, you're talking about the Acclaimed?
huh?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Acclaimed.
I'm talking about like Chain Gang Cena. It's like they had a chance like to make it like have him have his own Chain Gang stable. Like imagine how cool that
Wait,
would've-
Crime Time around like '06?
yeah, he could have had a Crime Time. Could have had some other people. Could have had some hot girls.
We could have had a Jesse.
You could have had some like I mean, basically just go full G Unit. I mean, you know how they had like a bunch of like street thugs and rappers, and you had some hot girls in it. Why didn't you? They could have did that, but sadly they went in another direction. Well, it's probably for the best, but yeah. But that would have been cool. Like I actually saw we actually saw like a G Unit type stable on WWE TV where they just go around beating up Cena's ops.
Oh yeah, spray painting everything, jumping.
The closest we got to that was 2008 with Cena and Crime Time when they vandalized JBL's car, but it was already too late by then. They were already on the verge.
Yeah, they lost their momentum. They got drafted to SmackDown later that year. They're kind of hot tag on Luke Gallows. Why are you greasy, bro? This is like 5 minutes in. How are you already greasy? Swear, Gallows have been released out of the WWE so many times. You can call it an on and off relationship. And here comes Otis with a discus lariat that shouldn't be too difficult to read, like Otis ever goes fast whenever he runs the ropes. And Shaquisha's is a referee.
Yeah,
going for that power slam into a splash. 2, and Carl Anderson breaks it up.
Yeah, playing with a manga in this game is really, especially like because I like doing this headbutt because I makes people bleed fast.
I love the Samoan drop you can do with him. That's always so satisfying. That should be his finish over the Samoan spike, to be honest. Many people agree, but I don't know why they don't change it. Well, now he can't change it.
I think the Samoan spike is pretty good because it's essentially him hitting your throat.
I mean, yeah, it's of course hitting the throat is vital, but it ain't fatal. And there's the Magic Killer. Stupid ass move. 2, 3, and the OC beats Alpha Academy. 2 forgettable matches in a row, and only near an hour, 2 hours to go.
I got a question. When was the last time you watched TNA?
Impact Wrestling in general, or TNA? You mean original TNA?
Good. The Impact / that we know.
Oh fuck. Since
the last time I watched it was in 2016, and it wasn't even because I wanted to watch it. It's because it's pretty much got changed to.
I would say since last year. Well, that was because of content wise. 2 years ago, I was actually watching TNA because I was in a bit of a group podcast thing with 2 other channels, And now we can't even do that anymore, but seems like everybody's cool. Here comes the Bloodline assaulting the OC. Don't even why they're assaulting most of the roster when Kevin Owens has nothing to do with most of the roster. And he never brought himself as a character to be a people's guy. And here comes the 1D. Crappiest finishing moves. Don't even know why they need a 3D when the Uso splash. It's because they think a top rope move is more babyface, so the Uso splash is not necessary anymore. Is that why?
They're essentially rolling in the 3D's legacy. That's essentially what they're doing.
Like the super kick already.
I don't understand why they give wrestlers popular finishers. Like they giving tag teams to 3D, whereas only people will recognize it with the Dudley Boys. Same with the super kick.
Is it bad to be creative when we're doing fake fighting? Does not make your own finishing move? And Mayfield with some time, and he'll find Allen Robinson for a first down. No, that's Cam Akers. Tyler Higbee, Akers, Sorzenek, Powell, Jefferson. Wait, Powell? Not the Powell I know. Hold up. From the Jets? Brandon Powell. Well, at least he has a reputation of winning Super Bowls. Being a bench warmer. Kanye getting himself into probably the biggest trouble that's never going to financially kill him. We could talk about his stock all he wants. That doesn't really decline that income wise he's doing better than all of us. Still. Do you have any plans for Christmas, Top Dog? You have any presents to give or anything? Or anything you want?
Not that I know of right now. I'm just trying to enjoy this break that I'm getting from my church. That's about it.
We are Raw.
I got a question. What do you think? What do you think they're gonna do for this whole Raw 30th thing? You think they're gonna bring back?
Absolutely nothing. They're just gonna add some legends. There's probably gonna be a main event that ends in a false finish. And it ends with the Hot Legends getting their shit in, taking a cheap pop, and it's not going to be motivated because it's just to not even hype up what's going to happen next week. It seems like they're doing it out of Ric Flair.
You think they're going to have any old stages or old Raw songs for that night?
To be honest, they should have brought it back to that arena that they originally were. But I know they wanted to keep the revenue for whenever fans make it to a regular arena. But if that's the case, why not just make it a 2-night event?
Honestly, it'd be cool.
Or a 2-week event.
Honestly, it'd be cool if they brought back the Raw Arena for one night for that night.
That means they have to try.
Oh yeah, that's true. What about the Roots Aggression era Raw Arena?
Also means they have to try because there's still a lot of props that go into that arena.
What about the new? What about the original, like the new generation era one?
Yeah, that can be done, but I bet they're only gonna make it like a live event or something. In the Bloodline, Adam Pearce is ringside, trying to convince the Bloodline to get out of the ring and out the arena. Is that Helms? They literally can't do anything about it. I'm shocked how you're over saying Usi is so shit. I hate how he's getting over.
Wait, what is going on? Wait, what happened? People, Garrett said that which I don't take it serious, but he said the sponsors having a hard time. If they do something if they do something edgy, if they if they have a girl in bra and panties, what they do?
No, I think it still has something to do with the Mandy Rose kerfuffle. Is he talking about what's going on live?
Yeah, what's going on live? So wait, what happened? Like,
I'm not seeing much. Just the Bloodline made it to the ring. They're talking to Adam Pearce.
it seems like a girl got hit. From what I'm saying, like the sponsors, they said the sponsors.
Oh yeah, with the Akira Tozawa and Rhea Ripley match, they had them fight 1-on-1 in an intergender match. Triple H, what the fuck is wrong with you? What part of that looks realistic? What part of that looks appealing to any other fan that I want to see Roman, like a midget Japanese dude against a buff woman?
I was wondering. Oh,
I hate intergender wrestling in general. I'm not just saying that to be sexist. It just makes just think of like the most bare minimum logic.
I thought something attitude level happened.
If it would have been the Attitude Era related, I would have talked about it because I'm literally watching the show.
Yeah, I was thinking I was thinking something. They did something that was Attitude Era kinds of level.
No, it's probably got something to do with Akira Tozawa and a woman having a match. Well, the Bloodline are getting escorted out from the arena from security.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm kind of confused on this. They taking the whole roster. My just going out to KO.
Oh shit! Styles literally just popped out of nowhere and just jumped on Sami Zayn immediately, and now there's a scuffle, a brouhaha near the ring stage.
Wait,
after the OC just got jumped,
so where's
and the Bloodline are getting held back by the security.
Wait, so where's
huh?
Where's Roman?
I have no. He was backstage, had a promo on bring the whole roster. I don't care about Kevin Owens. He going to Kevin Owens show. Apparently it's Raw, even though guys show up on different shows every week. Especially Kevin Owens that shows up on SmackDown every week, and Roman shows up on Raw every week. So I don't get the territorial thing trying to be like, why not visit his family? Isn't that like what Kevin Owens fights for? Thinks he's a prize fighter. Wouldn't that be more important? Especially assaulting people with no personal relationship with Roman, with Kevin.
Yeah, he's basically just
makes no sense. Of course, they're still hyping Becky Lynch and Bayley in a twisted bliss on Bayley. And now she goes. Alexa's gonna fight Bianca, and then she turned heel on Bianca. I'm kidding, she didn't. Bianca looks like she got pecs. She looks like she got pecs, bro. No disrespect, but it looks like she got pecs. And now AJ's is arguing with Adam Pearce backstage. So after they came in, assaulted your employees on your show, you give him a free match so he can earn a paycheck. All because you want to teach him a lesson? And it's not even something that's in Sami Zayn's like disadvantage. So it looks even more stupid. And here comes Thomas Dubois.
If this was Teddy Long,
Byron Saxton.
if this was Teddy Long, he would like, or Teddy Long or Bischoff, and he would have kicked him out, or they would like actually give him a punishment. Or even or this with attitude or this, they would have did something like.
Yeah, something to feel like there's benefits that come with your consequences for taking care of the status quo, especially when I didn't give you any say so. Like something to progress next week, thanks to Royal Rumble's coming up. Like guys, there's no drama at all at this.
Yeah, remember when Teddy Long, like when it, like they'll get like when Teddy Long would punish people by just basically having them go 1-on-1 with the Undertaker.
That makes zero sense, bro. And now Alexa explaining her intentions for nearly giving Sister Abigail on Bianca Belair last week.
Speaking
and now
of,
she's
that's another thing like from WWE's legit authority figures.
Adam Pearce is not an authority figure. He's a stepdad given a temporary interim role. He's literally the John Laurinaitis with no gonads.
Like it would be like when we ever gonna
God damn. How does Bianca Belair stop sitting like that, Bianca? You have bigger biceps than half the male roster. That's sad. This is about him. This is about us. Okay. Mm-hmm. This seems like something a little Easter egg for Bray Wyatt. Oh shit! Alexa just hit a flower vase on the head of Bianca Belair from behind as soon as the interview was about to end. Well, that came out of nowhere. So we're going to have Alexa Bliss versus Bianca Belair for the Raw Women's title match in 2 weeks away. Because December pay-per-views never draw. So you're going to get rid of TLC but not Elimination Chamber and not just make these special pay-per-view matches. No. Triple H, I get it. Oh, of course, a ladder match with The Miz and Dexter Lumis is going to come up in a bit. Seriously. I hope ordering those action figures are worth it, guys. I just ordered myself a couple. So at least I have something to collect. And it's AEW figures. I might just get all of them. You know why? Top Dog, you want to know why?
Wait, what happened?
I ordered myself some AEW figures. You know why I ordered them?
Why?
Not so I can just collect, because I always wanted to collect figures, you know, because when I was a kid, I didn't always get them. But when AEW falls under financially, I got something to fall back on, like when TNA fell back after their deal with Jack Pacific after they were done with WWE. So when you see a Kenny Omega, when you go see a John Moxley figure go for like $500 because it's the last one left, and I have it. Okay. And it comes with the belt too. Just know I'll be making plays. Like that Jalen Brunson jersey I have. I don't know why I still have. Winner takes all. Winner takes all ladder match for 2 bags of money. Why is Johnny Gargano involved in all of this? Why are they still feuding? I swear to God, when they stopped reviewing Raw consistently, like Loomis was still feuding with Miz, and I don't even know why they are still feuding. I swear to God. How do you feel about Jack's WWE figures? Over-exaggerated, but had always a great charm and great attention to detail. Obviously, back in the day, it was more about, buff, highly detailed, aggressive, trying to feel realistic while being exaggerated, like trying to be like a comic book. I always liked the charm that came over Jack Specifics, but the Mattel figures a little bit more realistic and a bit more creative if you want to make the moves that you see on TV. So I give it to the Mattel figures, but if you have the cash, I advise you to get some Jack Specifics. Do you own any Jack Pacific figures from when you were younger, Top Dog?
Honestly, don't know. Honestly, I think I probably just own action figures and then pay attention to it.
Let me see. If we can look up, because I'm checking up over on eBay right now. Saw Chris Benoit figures going for $20. You see how disrespectful that is? They have a murderer having cheap action figures. I'm not gonna let that stand. Yeah, make it feel like greatness. Make it feel like greatness. And about the Sasha Banks news involving her going to Japan. How's that going to benefit Japan when, like, New Japan doesn't pay attention to women's wrestling?
Wait, for real?
Yeah, I guess that's a teaser that I'm hearing, but like, we're really going to do this like Sasha Banks was ever the draw for WWE, especially for the women's division.
Well, that's the thing is, people need to realize that WWE is the draw. The WWE name itself is the biggest draw.
Yeah, that's the only value WWE has, just the nostalgia and the name value that it has, because it's still publicly traded and still has a lot of recognition because a lot of people know what WWE is. Nobody knows who who Sasha Banks is, especially if it isn't for the WWE umbrella. If I just said Mandy Rose isn't doing OnlyFans, you won't even know who that was unless I said, "Oh, she's a wrestler for the WWE."
Even Roman.
Am I wrong or am I right?
You're right. Even Roman Reigns. Even Roman Reigns is kind of like that now. Granted, maybe he'll in a couple of years, as he moving on to Hollywood, he'll get bigger. But right now, even Roman Reigns is not the main story.
Yeah, you're right. It's just how it is, and I hate to say that because I don't mind Roman. He's cool, and he's been doing his best for being the top guy in the company, but it's just recognizable personality. He just isn't. Like, got a broken Matt Hardy that's like more recognizable than him. Tied game currently for the Rams. It's 3 apiece currently in the second quarter with 7:22 remaining.
Honestly, I think most people probably know Rikishi than Roman. Honestly, I ain't joking on that because
that's yikes. That's a yikes for me, bro.
Well, you got to think of though. Too Cool is literally one of the most overact of the Attitude Era.
No, you're not wrong. It's just funny.
Well, because even to this day, when Caltros talk about WWE, is with the older people, it's usually like the Hogan era. But like with a lot of people, like say like from the 40s and down, it's usually the Attitude Era and the Roots Aggression. Especially the Attitude Era. The Attitude Era was the most popular time that the company had, and Too Cool was one of the most popular acts of the era. That's why I would say probably more people know Rikishi than Roman. Honestly, they'll be like, "Oh, what's that? Oh, that's that dancing fat guy." And that was that dancing fat guy. I used to like him back in the day.
Here comes Dexter Lumis with Johnny Gargano. Don't even know why they're together than the two NXT guys. There's no presence to Lumis. There's no presence. He's just walking.
Honestly, Randy Orton on a full-time roster is the biggest name that the company has.
Because he's only recognizable. Because he's only over because of his finish. That's it. No disrespect to Orton. I like Orton, but that's the only thing recognizable about him.
True, but also that another thing is though that Randy Orton he wrestled in the time that when wrestling still had a decent amount of viewers. So
Yeah, like it wasn't like mega big anymore. Like it wasn't as big as it wasn't as big as the Super Bowl game, but it
it
is still like,
like
oh, tonight what happened on Raw? Oh, what that was crazy.
yeah, it wasn't as big as it was in the late '90s, but it still had a decent amount of fans.
Yeah, like 4.3 million viewers and 4 million viewers is still a lot of people watching. I
Yeah,
can tell you on TV.
yeah, they just wasn't getting like the 8 to 9 million that they were getting like in the late '90s.
Yeah, this is the thing here. Look how many of these are nearly the exact same body shape, except if you can see from Shad Gaspard over here, Edge. That's supposed to be John Morrison, I guess. Rey Mysterio because he has the mask. I don't even know who this black guy next to. I guess the Repo Man. Is that supposed to be the Repo Man? Why does the Repo Man have abs?
Another thing I miss about older games is that when you like hit someone with a chair, like the blood will stay on the chair.
Oh, the blood would actually stain the mat. Remember when that happened?
Yeah, and it will stain the chair or the object that you got hit with.
Leave the
It makes
memories
no sense.
alone.
Like if you were bleeding in a wrestling match, like it's like it's going hot. Like it's how does it not drip?
It actually drips to your chest. Okay, they had to duct tape the 2 bags of money because they had to double up the risk of the match. And Miz gets hit with the ladder. You couldn't get the most disinteresting guys in a ladder match for this feud. Dexter Lumis has no personality, and Miz that it's the Miz. I swear to God, if I see another Ziggler and Miz match, I think I'll kill myself. I really will. Like watching Ziggler versus the Miz, like watching the Houston Texans versus the Jaguars. Two sorry teams that you didn't ask for, but they're in that level because of the money they have. And Alabama makes more money in college. I did have Undertaker and Undertaker, Hardy, and Cena, Edge. Oh, that's cool. The most I remember was I had a Booker T that was loose because I kept playing with it. The Rock. I see a Jack. The Rock and I think a Rikishi and a Bobby Lashley.
Speaking of The Rock, would you agree that The Rock in Austin at WrestleMania 17 is still the best music package that wrestling has ever had?
Yes.
I'm not a big Limp Bizkit fan, but it fit that
it fit the narrative and it was memorable.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's not much to argue over there, unless you're a big try-hard Skrillet fan or some shit, or you thought the John Cena and WrestleMania 29 package with The Rock was more empowering.
Honestly, I hear more people talking about the Dana Bryan.
Oh, yeah. A monster! Our game's getting stronger. I'm only a man with a chance.
Honestly,
please peg me.
Like, if you go back and watch like the later, like the later stages of the Attitude Era, you can honestly tell Stone Cold Steve Austin was turning heel. Honestly, you can like see the hints, like how he was getting more vicious, like how
more
like
aggressive.
Yeah, and how he was talking, like you can see he was hinting toward it.
And by the way, you said he'll win by any cost. He'll usually and drop kick the ladder right into the groin of the Miz.
Yeah, and plus
getting that small nut.
Yeah, and plus the Rock had gotten so over, like he had gotten like himself so over at the time that people honestly people were thinking he had got bigger than Austin himself. So honestly, I feel like that was kind of like a hint. Like he was kind of like he wanted he thought the Rock had overtook his spot. I think this was both in storyline and outside of wrestling, but like in the storyline, it was making it seem like Austin, like he was paranoid. he was
And
paranoid.
plus, technically, Rock was kind of, Steve Austin was just coming out of a major storyline where he was kind of fighting the system with Triple H and Rikishi, while Rock was literally fighting over everybody. Feuding with Triple H, feuding with the Undertaker, Kane, Benoit. He looked unstoppable. So of course, who would be the bigger underdog over that time period at this time, especially with the Rock having a whole year to himself.
Yeah, like I think had it like Austin, like it was making him like he was paranoid that the Rock took his spot, but that was the hit for me when I look back. Like it's like I can start slowly starting to see him turn heel. In my opinion, they should. In my opinion, I don't mind Austin being. I didn't mind him being heel, but like I think like they honestly looking back, they should have kept him face because like knowing that the Rock left the night after, they didn't like someone like challenge like a top babyface to challenge him.
I think you just need to make him an aggressive asshole, not a preachy bitch that needed to go to the boss.
And pretty much ended the boom.
Hell, make him an aggressive drunk. That could have made more sense or something. I don't know.
I mean, it pretty much ended the boom period if you really think of it, and it signified the end of the wrestling boom.
I wouldn't say that. I think people were really surprised to see Steve Austin turn heel.
Nah,
And
like,
so
a lot of people say that. Like that's why people say WrestleMania 17 is the end of the era because of that. It's because it pretty much signified like I wouldn't say it signified the end of the Attitude Era, but it definitely signified the end of the boom period. Because like after like WrestleMania 17, they weren't as popular as they like the backlash the following the pay-per-views following WrestleMania 17.
Backlash didn't get like 200,000? No, it got like 300 to 200,000 buys.
Yeah, and plus the ratings started falling too. Like they stopped getting the 6 million, 7 million. Like the ratings started to fall. Hence why that they were kind of desperate to get the NWO because they needed they need to get people some type of guy. That's why they had to get the NWO. They ruined that honestly. That's why people say that's why a lot of people, including me, say WrestleMania 17. I say it's the end of the Attitude Era, but a lot of people say the Attitude Era went on. It ended in 2002. But there's no argument that it was the end of the boom period. It really was. It was like the peak ending.
Hey, yo, this is Velveteen Dream. I apologize. I'm sorry, Top Dog. Is this Velveteen Dream?
Velveteen Dream.
No. Give me 2 seconds. I see him getting incarcerated in a car. I guess he's speaking to a policeman.
I find it sad that wrestling hasn't had a boom period in over 20 years. I find that sad.
Yeah, I mean, hell, people could say boxing is sort of having a boom period with the amount of talent that's coming out of that. And, of course, the YouTubers making boxing actually more relevant.
Then I can read my Miranda rights. Come on, step on out. Then I can read my Miranda rights.
Oh, yo, that is.
Then I can read my Miranda rights.
He asked what school you go to.
Walk over this. I can read my Miranda rights.
Why'd you put your handcuffs in front of you?
I can read my Miranda.
Why'd you put your handcuffs in front of
you?
you?
Put them there in front of you.
No, I put them behind you. It's all on camera.
I can read my Miranda rights.
When the hell did he get incarcerated?
My Miranda rights. Yeah, it's all on camera. I did not get rid of my Miranda rights. Make sure you let them know that too.
Are you seeing this?
I did not get no my Miranda
Basic
rights.
class.
You didn't let me know my Miranda rights.
Basic class.
Like we can see right here. Here's Velveteen Dream.
And I can read my Miranda rights.
Oh, I see this. He was getting mad at someone.
About what exactly? Is this recent?
I think it is. Honestly, I don't know.
Oh my God! What did he get in trouble for?
Honestly, don't know. I just seen him getting mad at someone. That's all I know.
Oh my God! And here's Zack Ryder, poor bastard. And he's doing great in the Indies. You're doing great in the Indies. Great.
I got a question. What would you say started the late 90s boom period?
Be difficult to say, but I would say it's Mike Tyson.
Nah, for me it was. I would say the NWO. Hogan turned heel at Bash.
Oh, you meant for wrestling in general. I would say the NWO, but like for WWE, I felt like it jump started a lot more. Like you had two badasses in the ring, and especially a lot more people know who's Mike Tyson, and it just elevated more the badassery of Steve Austin. He can fight. He's trying to mess around with somebody like Mike Tyson. I gotta see this. Like,
yeah. But I would say the NWO as a whole because if it wasn't for them, then that would happen.
Yeah, I understand what you mean.
Yeah. It's 5 years wrestling that we a part in.
My brother was trying to say, "Oh, why don't you get the New Day figures?" Well, okay, why don't you get a vagina so you can get the New Day figures? I get New Day figures. I didn't see. I saw Lex Luger Wolfpack, but I wanted it on sale.
For life.
Oh, and it seems like they're fighting on the top of the ladder for the bags of money. Every punch just bloats them even more for no goddamn reason.
I went back and watched early 2007 WWE. It was honestly pretty good. Like I feel like because 2007 that's a whole like a lot, most of 2007 sucked, but like the early part was good. Like the build up for Batista and Undertaker and John Cena and Shawn, and plus the stuff Randy Orton and Edge were doing, that was pretty good. Especially,
you know what certain fans are gonna say in defense of Benoit's accident?
Oh, he didn't mean he didn't do it.
His son, they should have dodged. And it looks like Loomis is getting this out the ladder. He's nearly about to unclinch it, unclap it so he can grab the bags.
And would never forgive Benoit's like
most boring ass fucking ladder match I've ever seen, dude.
I'm
not asking for Van Dam versus Guerrero. I'm trying to ask for like something with interest.
What do you think was the best version of Eddie Guerrero?
Let's say 04. I mean 03. It kind of more established him a lot more. The fans were very into him. It really grew over his character. He had more memorable feuds in 03 than 04.
What about Mama Sita Eddie?
Oh, Mama Sita, there was like one or two storylines around that time. And that was about it. Everybody else overshadowed Mamacita Eddie over that time. So it's 03.
LWO Eddie Guerrero was pretty underrated. WCW.
It was underrated, but that was the development of him getting personality. Because if you saw his earlier promos, they were ass.
Yeah. My favorite one is the one where they were having a party and it was him and it was him like he was hanging out with some chicks. That was my favorite part, my favorite LW moment.
What the hell is it? Okay, so Miz is trying to lock Loomis's arm and slam it while his face is still there.
I'm surprised they haven't brought back the LWO. Honestly, I feel like they could, if they do it right, it could work.
I mean, they're kind of doing that with that little luchador group they have on SmackDown with Zelina Vega and Santos Escobar, but that group isn't over because it ain't racially motivated. And I tell people, if it's not racially motivated, no one's going to get behind it, especially if you have no personality. All of your group is 5 foot nothings with no personality in sight.
Santos Escobar has. If you see what he was doing in NXT, the main roster.
Yeah, I know that's the problem, but so Miz just locked up Dexter Lumis over to the ladder, trying to grab more weapons. And there's a table coming into this matchup. The crowd getting insane, I guess. For the front row before, if something crazy happens, they have the hard pan because they know they didn't get the reaction they needed. Because when's the last time you saw WWE ever wide pan shots of the crowd getting hype?
Long time? I don't know. I honestly didn't hear what you say. He said I was too focused on this game.
Yeah, that's cool. It seems like Miz took Johnny Gargano out the picture. Don't even know why he's still. Was he trying to bury that on him or just toss the ladder out the way? Like, what the? This ladder match sucks, dog. And tosses Gargano out of the barricade using the ladder. See what's going on in that Packers game, because I swear to God, if I have to keep watching this. Drops back. Mayfield stuck over to the pocket. Over his left. And he'll throw it short. He'll throw it low and it's caught by Allen Robinson. No, I'm kidding. It's Van Jefferson. My fault. Second down. Over the previous play with under a minute before we hit the halftime. And a 10-3 with the Packers leading by 7. It seems like Loomis came back and now Miz is on the commentary table while Loomis found a ladder near it. So I guess we're gonna get a ladder spot. Loomis going up top and the fans are doing yes chants. That's why Danielson left. They just think that everybody can do it now.
Did you ever like the Nexus? I've always had wanted to ask you this. Did you ever like them?
The Nexus?
Yeah. I
No.
personally think they was overrated. Like,
Dude, I literally have a video on it. No, I don't think it's good.
I feel like people pretend to like them because they didn't like Cena at the time.
Because they just didn't like Cena. They did it out of spite. They didn't do it because they had support of the Nexus. They don't name their favorite group member. They don't name their favorite segment. It's like DX. People can say why they like DX, and I can understand. NWO, I can understand. Legacy, no. Evolution, I can understand. Hell, the Toxic Attraction, I can understand. I can't understand why people like the Nexus other than it was bad booking from the start. First, you have a bunch of inexperienced guys that are heels coming over developmental to fight over the top guys of the company. What part of that looks exciting at all?
And like,
And the only person that showcased over that entire time was Wade Barrett.
how's it believable for rookies just go like straight at the top stars at the time?
Yeah, like you're gonna have Michael Tarver and David Utunga think they can beat Edge and Chris Jericho and Randy Orton. Like, does that look realistic to you? And here, wait, hold up. Is that Bronson Reed? What the? More NXT jobbers are coming back?
Wait for this mom don't watch this product no more.
God damn it. Why? So Bronson Reed just came back to cost this ladder match. Why does he care about? Is this an NXT storyline or some shit?
Why is he bringing back people in general? Like people like him.
And it's an NXT dude. Like, why?
People wonder why people don't like Triple H. It's
Oh
probably
my god! And they bring back a guy that wasn't even getting over. Like, didn't he win the NXT North American title and they released him later? So now Reed, that literally just looks like a Samoan Brodus Clay, is coming in to help out The Miz. So we have fake-ass Brodus Clay helping out The Miz in this ladder match that literally doesn't help him in the long run. In this long-term storytelling of like 6 months. No, I swear. I think the storyline been going on for at least 4 to 5 months. So Miz wins the ladder match. Jesus, kill me now, man. Kill me now. And I promised I was going to do the holiday episode. Yo, I might ask for extra hours. Take a break from work, they said. Oh, I don't know, guys. This match felt so mid, except Bronson Reed coming back, and they take it like I have some emotional investment to a guy that literally was fired after being in developmental. Now he just comes over to the main roster to just interrupt in a ladder match that essentially doesn't benefit him at all. And he comes around doing a splash on Dexter Loomis. Someone please explain why I had to watch this match. Someone please explain why this even was a ladder match to begin with.
I was just watch like overall. I was just turning on overall right now.
If I do these streams again, I'm adding Gordon Ramsay saying it's fucking right, get the line, and just put across the nation in the ending. I thought that's gonna be hilarious. So Brunson Reed, fake ass Brodus Clay helps out Miz, and of course the Corey Graves gotta act like his girl did not just have a miscarriage not that long ago with this fake Irish bitch that has to pretend like he has to be interested in what's going on in the show. If that's the case, you guys would react more realistically. Like, by God, Bronson Reed just came out of nowhere and just costed Dexter Loomis all that cash. And here's this. Oh, hell no. Rollins with these shitty shirts, his shitty clothes, and the one. Oh my God. Just make him Rico or something. Make Rollins a fashion designer. Give him a fashion designer. Someone please explain this to me. I don't care about Bayley versus Becky Lynch. I thought the Usos had a tag title match tonight. I don't care about Lynch and Bayley having their 4-year in the making match. And here comes the bloodline again. And Samoan Spike on Mustafa Ali because they're racist and they hate 7-Eleven. And jumping Elias. Jesus Christ. And the OC with fake ass Tamina. Festus and Carl. I'm going to cheat on my hot Asian wife, Anderson. And I got kids, AJ Styles. I swear to God, like, you cannot try to make the show even worse. Like, I mean, people do 30-minute reviews for this. Shit, they still go for an hour. Unless they're getting paid, that I can totally understand. And AJ Styles, he's going to be matched up with Sami Zayn tonight after that whole kerfuffle happened earlier that day. Earlier tonight in a one-on-one match after these guys literally invaded and jumped your stars. And then you... Okay. Look, Top Dog, if you don't mind, I'm going to be right back. I got to find something to drink.
All right, I'm just playing this match. The Samoan Bulldozer. The big bad booty nephew. It's been hard for us.
You're right. We're back. I apologize for losing my head, guys.
I would say this though about 2K23. At least they bought back, like, you know, you can place it in a ladder.
Do we have the roster reveal for 2K23? Because this is supposed to come out like what, March?
Honestly, I don't even know.
I'll check it out.
Hopefully they
The Knicks have won 7 straight, people. We are killing it.
Hopefully they have Braun Breaker in this time. I don't know how he wasn't in the last one. That's behind me. I don't know. And you think he would have been in the game?
Possibly.
See, they even then they could have added him as DLC.
They didn't even add DLC except historic DLC. I mean, no, they did add DLC, but it's just a few NXT talent like Zia Lee, LA Knight. The most they had was more legends like Boogeyman, Stacy Keibler, Hurricane, Umaga. Like actually important people.
True.
Why do you think I actually bought the most DLC than I ever got in a WWE 2K game?
I don't.
2K17.
I bought VC for. I bought VC and I didn't even get my VC. I don't know if I did something wrong, but they did not give me my VC.
Imagine somebody actually spent $100 to play my faction.
Yeah, they didn't give
New
me.
features revealed for Fight Forever. Variety weapons. Jungle Boy launches launching weapons on Moxley. Hangman using a bottle of the bubbly. Okay, so we're gonna have projectile weapons. People are using. The game looks terrible. Oh hell no! Look at no. Give me a sec. I'm sorry, guys. You got to see this. Look at how John Moxley looked. You know how long these assholes have been in development, and the game looks like this. Look at this. Look at Moxley looking like he just came out of a 9 to 5 for Planet of the Apes.
Planet of the Apes.
That's crazy. Oh. Enjoyed. Wait, what? What does it say? Enjoyed a 277-day reign as world champ. First of all, whoever says enjoyed? Yeah, I enjoyed my 400-day title reign. Innovative environments move. So I guess you can do apron spots, like a German suplex on the apron. Bloody physics, so I guess you're going to see scars and cuts. Oh, great. Look, it's my favorite referee. Aubrey Edwards. Oh, this is the new cover because CM Punk Heat. So you see a lot more wrestlers. So you're going to see Jericho, Jade Cargill, Sting, Orange Cassidy, MJF, Moxley, Danielson, Omega, Britt Baker, and Hangman over Punk. This is such a joke. Look at the animation. And what? And the way they're showing this, they're gonna add intergender matches, bro. And they gotta notify match, like challenge the Undertaker at the Royal Rumble. Like, dude, come on, man. So, Sami Zayn. So many people have been wrestling in t-shirts. It's making me uncomfortable.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Honestly, the smallest. Honestly, I don't know why they didn't make the smallest like. I don't know why they didn't make the smallest like. What's it called? A finisher.
For who? Solo?
Both Umaga and Solo.
I don't know. The Samoan Spike always been Umaga's finisher.
I thought there was some.
Yeah, the thumb to the throat. Yeah, that's the Samoan Spike.
He puts in his like where he drops him on the head.
I feel like Saraya talks more about WWE than AEW. No shit. What else she has to go over? She has no clout either than she works there. If that was the case, they would like Ultimate Warrior when he came to the WCW. He said, "I know there's no need for introductions because people know who the Ultimate Warrior is." Saraya has to be like, WWE didn't give me the opportunity to be free. I wanted to do porn. So this is the AEW roster. Abaddon, don't even know why. Adam Cole, Adam Page. Danielson, Jericho, Punk, Cody, even if he hasn't been under contract for nearly a year now. Darby Allin, Britt Baker, Hikaru Shida, Jade Cargill, Moxley, Jungle Boy. Where's Luchasaurus? Kenny Omega, Chris Statlander. I don't even see her on TV that much. MJF, Nyla Rose. And Owen Hart. Yeah, you get Owen Hart. That's amazing, right? The Tribal Chief sees value in everybody. AJ Styles is a better wrestler than Bret Hart. I'm just reading takes. I'm not saying like Sami Zayn and AJ Styles isn't going to be a bad match, but oh God, STO into a backbreaker, Jesus! And into the phenomenal combo in a running smash from below. Okay, what am I getting here? Let's read any more ridiculous things. Bring back Raw, bringing back intergender wrestling. I guess this is the claim. Former WWE star, real winner Enzo Amore says he would brutalize MJF in a promo battle. I don't really care. Vintage AJ Styles. Styles getting ready for the phenomenal forearm. Oh, but Sami Zayn catches him off the ropes to lose his balance and gets him out of the ring. Undertaker taking over Hollywood. Why? He's just hanging out with Ludacris and Kevin Hart. That's taking over Hollywood, hanging out with two unfunny black guys. That's hilarious. Top Dollar is a joke. What the hell? Tommy Dreamer's. Huh?
I was
Go ahead.
Economics seen it in a rap battle. He said he could beat him and Max Callister in the rap battle.
Top Dollar?
Yeah.
You just shut his fat ass. Stop doing a Top Gun Hilo from the rope looking ass away from me. If he was good at doing rap battles, then he would have been given more TV time. Well, Bully Ray, and by the way, there's a best of Bully Ray from TNA. Look it up. He says the F word frequently. He says it frequently, bro. He should be canceled for the way he spoke to women on TNA. It's hilarious. And he dated one of the beautiful people. I think he dated Velvet Sky. So good for Bully Ray, bro. He was pulling in a bag. He was the top guy, and he got a hot wife. So shout out to Bully Ray. And now he's bitching Tommy Dreamer currently.
Wait, for real?
Thinks he's a huh
Wait, for real?
on TNA. Yeah,
Dang. Huh. Stranger Things.
I mean, try to milk out as much as you can and leave. Christian Cage did the same thing. Christian.
Oh yeah, I forgot he had
Give me this. Give me.
Christian.
He's fat.
Apologies, guys. Want to grab something. Going for the combo, but Santa cancels it out with a big boot into a Pele kick. And of course, Corey Graves sneaks in the World Cup win. Wait, hold up. Who's coming from the crowd? Solo Sequoia coming from the crowd to distract AJ Styles. Sami Zayn was trying to capitalize off the roll up, and it was only a near fall. And here comes Solo, and Styles is already jumping on Solo before he can even enter ringside. Styles. And there's a Samoan spike by Solo before Styles can even enter back inside the ring, and a blue thunder bomb for the cover. 1, 2, 3. I swear to God. I remember that guy from 08 that used to be GM, the one that botched Jeff Harvey. You guys probably remember that, but I'd rather him as GM than Adam Pearce. And I don't know why he's upset he allowed the match. He didn't ban him from everybody from ringside. And Seth Rollins is coming into the ring, but where's his U.S. title? It's the absolute best of 2022. I guess it's a Raw recap. I haven't seen that done since like 03 or something. Guys, I really want to get paid for watching Raw. At least I can hate it and get paid. Just like a regular 9 to 5. Except you really don't have to do much. Or except until tax time hit. In the second half, only a field goal scored by the Rams. And Aaron Jones goes nowhere off the carry. I forgot they signed Bobby Wagner. Armageddon clips. They keep showing Sasha Banks in the ads. I'm shocked they're not trying to edit this. Isn't she still technically released? And over all this news, where's Naomi? Still a wife? Here goes Rollins. Rollins is like the fashion designer that always got caught off allegations for what he did to his models. Rollins is like if Adam Rose was booked the right way. Yeah, the this revolution. Only an instrumental, and yet fans sing it, bro. I forgot Austin Theory's the U.S. champion after what, Survivor Series? So he gets a title shot 2 weeks away for the special event. Oh, this is his hometown. Hi, Rollins. I love Bobby. Everybody loves Bobby. You know what I don't get? Whenever like the wrestlers, it's a wrestler's job to hype up what happens in the show. Okay, she's calling out the tribal chief. Round Mondays don't belong to you, even though you have the belt. Rollins. Here comes Austin Theory. It's 8-Town down, bro. At least he's not doing the selfie thing. He's coming out with the jacket. He's trying to look like Flip Gordon. He's even trying to do the fake Miz pose. Fake ass Flip Gordon over here. Looking like Jesse Swerson. Any upper mid card jobber you can name, that's Austin Theory. These guys talk like it's those universe mode promo segments that you see on 2K19. And that's a damn shame because I want to like Austin Theory. I want to see like if there's any potential that comes out of this guy. And he just talks like that classmate that has to do their presentation before you. I mean after you. So you're just gonna zone out after you're finished with yours. You're a household name. Yeah. Theory got to stop thinking that Abercrombie sex offender Maverick vest is going to do anything for you, bro. Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. My anaconda won't. That's how Rollins sounds like, bro. Oh, Colin Rollins lucky. You suck. You suck. Seeing a lot of fat white people here in, you know, what, Idaho or Iowa? I think it's Davenport. Not Davenport. Jesus Christ. What was even the point of being Mr. Selfie? He never like got into online beef. He never like did personal shots. There was no heat that came out of like doing selfies. And now he just looks generic. Rollins trying to scream for a promo. Wow. Yeah, I want to be Seth freaking Wellens. Wear Pride Parade, Steve Harvey suits all week, and screaming like I'm Nicki Minaj after Good Head. Like, shut up. With that pubic chest hair. Japping that fat, you know. But, and he does a cheap sports heat talking about the Bears' loss against the Eagles. Mm-hmm. And they reference the Shield and him being the third worst, bro. I am the mountain. Da-da-da. What was even the point of Rollins with this flamboyant gimmick if all he's going to do is still act like his aggressive self? And he calls out Theory. It's not even a bad promo between the two of them. Just and here comes the Bloodline. Coming to already pounce on Rollins and Theory. And here comes the Usos. Because Sami Zayn hasn't been doing any of the beatings. Oh, what is this? And Theory's tucking his tail. The United States champion is not helping out Rollins. What came into a 2-on-2 affair has now turned this to a 2-on-1 affair. And what's worse is two men dealing with two dogs is literally two dogs dealing with one guy. And here it goes. And this is sort of nostalgic for Rollins in the worst way possible. Bloodline turning roughshod on the Raw roster. And here comes Kevin Owens. If he's the prize fighter, why would he even care what Rollins is doing? And here he is, other than his feud with Roman Reigns. It's like, why still call him the prize fighter if he's a babyface? You guys just make these nicknames when it doesn't fit their character, especially when Kevin Owens is the babyface. What part of prize fighter means fearless babyface top guy? If you're a prize fighter, you're either neutral or a heel. Okay, there's not really that much of an in between there. And here comes the Adam Pearce again. Even after they jumped everybody, you gave Sami Zayn a match. You didn't ban them from the arena. Stupidest I've ever seen, dog. A match. Oh my god. And Pierce is going to be like, okay, that's what the fans want. So this is what happens when you don't preview or at least build up to a card on Raw. Just impromptu matches immediately with most of the bloodline anyway. I don't think I've even seen a women's match yet. That has been the only positive about this episode. Except the Bailey and Sasha not Bailey. Becky Lynch match that's supposed to, I guess, main event. When it's all said and done, you guys are the most overrated women's wrestlers I've ever seen. And I'm not only saying that all because I'm not only trying to point that eye candy is better than you. It's literally that you guys are the most oversaturated people. A decent promo by Becky Lynch. Here comes Bailey. This version of Bailey is a solo. And I guess never mind, we're having the one-on-one match now, I guess. And Dakota Guy and Io Sky. Oh, Jesus Christ, this group sucks ass, dog. And you guys put this on TV. Yeah, it's a dream match that we put on free TV. Stop showing the New Day twerking. Like, I thought I had enough of this on the main roster, dog. And now they make us try to pretend to care about the NXT talent by having more established, more dominant tag team champions match up against the unproven developmental talent. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I hope Regal comes back to just mark out again and then talk shit about AEW and their backstage politicking and any of the stupid ass promos that only people care about is war games. Getting a commercial. Let me check out what's going on Monday Night Football. And it's now 17-6, and they're starting Aaron Rodgers. I guess there's still faith that the Packers can still fight over for a wild card spot, knowing after the Giants got their 8th win to still push third best back in the NFC East. So good luck on them if they're still trying to contend for wild card seeding. And the Packers, if they can still fight, knowing how mid the NFC South is. And we got clear winners out of the San Francisco 49ers. So there's still a possibility if they can pick up this win against the Rams. I guess it's also more conflicting because it's more cut and dry what's going on in the AFC. Real. Oh, you guys did not see what happened on Sunday. There was a game involving the New England Patriots and the Las Vegas Raiders. And it ended with a running play because it was already 24-24, so it was already a tied game. And the Patriots ran the ball, even though they could have spiked it because it was a third down possession. Spiked it and went to overtime, thanks it was already tied. But after the running back got a first down, he chucked the ball backwards off a lateral play, gave it to a teammate, and threw it over to the quarterback where the defender caught it and got it for a game-winning touchdown. I don't know if the controller was off mentally for the team, or I'd rather have a divorced Tom Brady than a brain dead Bill Belichick, dog. Like, that's depressing to hear. And I heard the Indianapolis Colts literally choked a 33-point lead in the second half against the Minnesota Vikings. That lead the division for the NFC North. So just let that sink in, bro. The Colts are so bad, and I understand they're with their new coach. They need to learn. He needs to understand how to game manage. But you think he'd be more experienced in this type of thing, knowing that he's known this system and he's played for a plethora of a majority of his professional life. So you think he'd be more understanding of how this works. And here comes some social media crap that no one cares about. oh my god, Lay Cool is more interesting than Damage Control because it hasn't a chick that spends way too much time in a Spencer's, and of course, Asian chick, a token Asian chick. Because Io Sky has no chemistry other than she knows these bitches from NXT. Honestly. Here comes Becky Lynch's Blander. I'd rather her dress up than Lady Gaga again than all this crap, bro. Honestly, I'd rather her dress up like Lady Gaga with the over-the-top suits, trying to be like her husband. But at least I got garnered heat. And here she is, like, going on with the fist up and trying to act like a badass. So I guess Lynch and Bailey. And don't forget about the bloodline matching up with Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins in our main event, I guess, because we have like 10. We got under an hour remaining in the rest of the show. And I'll be surprised if this actually didn't felt like it dragged, but it also didn't feel good to watch too. Another unrewatchable show of Monday Night Raw. And some people were trying to defend it like, I only watched one episode. Like, whenever one show is asked, they'll go back and watch a show that actually made them like the show to begin with. Like, rewatchability matters. Like, you don't listen to a Eminem song and then you never listen to it again and you just determine it's good. What the hell type of logic does that make? That's got to be your most poor excuse to feel like it isn't that good, but I'm sick and tired of you complaining about it. Got her in a grapple, and Bailey goes for a strike to the back after the hold was broken by the ref and running the ropes. Got her Irish whip into the corner. Becky stops the momentum, stepping over to the second turnbuckle. Got her over to the ropes, boots her to the midsection, and leapfrogs, goes up and under. I guess this is a way to make her look fast, and then she rakes the eyes or pushes her head. I'm telling you guys, I'm really trying here. I'm really trying. Hip toss, and you go straight over to some type of arm bar. Io Sky breaking the hold. Oh, pulls her by the hair while the ref was already distracted. Bailey cornering Becky Lynch. It looks like the Packers score again. Oh, yeah, they scored a touchdown last possession. That's tough, man. Keeps getting harder and harder for the Rams. They're not getting anything done. I understand the Raiders was a struggling team defensively, but Jesus. Mocking over Damage Control. Don't even know why they still got that name. Going over to the apron. Bailey trying to go for the manhandle slam. And then Becky gets plastered over to the turnbuckle. And now we're back over to a commercial break. While the Packers are back and they're losing, they're winning by like 2 scores already. Cam Akers is mid. Jesus Christ. Guys, either trade for Nick Chubb or do something. Because many people had you guys winning off the offseason, knowing damn well Stafford is injury prone and your defense is overrated. Single back, motions right, Van Jefferson, and he'll hand it off to Akers down the middle over the 31 for a gain of at least 6. Second and 22. Here comes the handoff over to Akers. He'll get some yardage. He'll get more than a first down. What a carry. Rush down the middle again for Akers. Let's go back to the still nothing. And how long are these at? How long are these commercial breaks? I already know we're probably going to end up with the Usos probably winning to garner some heat before Owens and Roman's match, I guess, to build up. Yeah, I'm possibly going to close it here, guys. It's been a pleasure, but it's already getting a bit late, and I want to try to get some stuff done. So sadly, we're going to end this a bit earlier than expected, but I want to thank you guys. I'll try to be a bit more energetic when we go possibly stream Dynamite, but yeah, I'm just going to close it off. Thanks for watching the DST show.